welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting a new series today which is called Shop My Stash. I'm pretty sure you know it if you follow the beauty community. It means that we shop together from my stash, which is my collection basically. So we shop one product from each category, and I'm going to do this quarterly on a quarterly basis. So for today's video we are going to look at all of the products I've tried since the past 3 months or 4 months. Only for today's video I will consider products from the past 4 months. So these can be new launches or something that's new that I bought in the past 4 months. I hope you're following. But yeah, it was really fun and difficult choosing products. You know, if I have 2 favorite foundations, then choosing one from it was difficult. But this is the final look. I created a purplish smoky eye, and yeah, I had so much fun. So let's go shopping together. Okay, so let's start with shopping my stash. I have this little box from Miniso so that we can add all of the products we select today into this. So let's start with primer. I have the Benefit Professional and the Becca First Light priming filter, and I'm honestly not a fan of either one of this, but I have used this one in the past and I didn't see a huge difference in my skin. So let's pick up the Becca First Light priming filter today. Let me keep this properly. And moving on to foundations, we have 3 options, and this is going to be the toughest choice, I already know. We have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, we have the K-Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. So I'm going to discard this one because it's a tinted moisturizer, and for today's look I want a good coverage, so I'm going to discard this one. Out of these 2, now let me tell you, both of them are my favorite, but I have used the K by Katrina foundation quite a lot. So today I think I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Satin Foundation. I love this one too. I feel like this one has slightly more coverage than this one, and it is the summer, so I feel like it's better to go in with a satin finish. There you go. Okay, concealer is my favorite. So we have the e.l.f. Matte Finish Concealer, the Wet n Wild Concealer, and the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm going to discard this one. Not a huge fan of this one. The e.l.f. one is too light for me, and the Tarte has amazing coverage. The Tarte Shape Tape is, as you know, super famous, and I really enjoyed this. So let's use this today. Okay, so for powder, we have the Maybelline Fit Me, and we have the K-Beauty Matte Powder. So this is not a bad powder, but I feel like in comparison I'm attached to this powder because I used to use it when I was in college, and it gave me a really nice matte finish and it stayed on for a long time. So, and I feel like this powder has a little bit of coverage, so I'm going to go in with this one. There you go. Alright, time for eyeshadows. We have 4 eyeshadow palettes here. One is the Sugar Wonder Woman palette, one is the Juvia's Place palette. Here we have the e.l.f. palette and the Wet n Wild palette. So I'm gonna discard this one. Not a huge fan of the tones of this one. Also the Sugar Wonder Woman, I have recently used it in my videos. So for now let's discard this. Out of these 2, this one is really good for beginners. I love this. But the formula on this one is so buttery smooth and the best, so I'm going to use this one. So let's keep it in here. Alright, so moving on to bronzers, we have 2 bronzers. One is from the Sugar Wonder Woman palette, this one, and we have the e.l.f. bronzer. Now as you can see, there is a huge difference. This one is so much more orange, and I'm not a huge fan of this. I feel like for my skin tone this is not as dark as I would like, so I'm going to go in with the Sugar bronzer. I do like this. There you go. Wait. Okay, we are going to need this palette again because it has this blush in it. So we have the e.l.f. multi stick. This is a very weird blush which I hated in my e.l.f. video, so I'm going to discard this immediately. Then we have the Morphe 2 cream blush, but I'm not a fan of this one either. I don't feel like it's the best shade or formula, so let's skip that. Also not a huge fan of this Nykaa blush. I don't feel like the shades are the most flattering for me, so no to this. I like the peachy blush from the Sugar palette, but I'm going to choose this matte blush by K by Katrina. It's like a pinky corally shade which I really like, and the formula is also really good, so let's pick this one. For the highlighters, we have again an option from the Sugar palette. We have the Essence Pure Nude highlighter and the e.l.f. highlighter. I'm going to discard this one because this is not my perfect shade. It looks very like whitish and pearly on my skin tone. And out of these 2, I really like the formula of the e.l.f. highlighter, so let's choose this one. Okay, moving on to mascaras, we have 4 mascaras. We have the e.l.f. mascara, which I don't like, so I'm going to discard it. I'm also going to remove the L'Oreal Lash Paradise because mine is so dry. I really wanted to, enjoy this and like this because people rave about this, but I think I got a very dried up bottle, so not a fan. Out of these two, I really like the Nykaa mascaras, but if you've seen my video, you know I love the Curl Power mascara so much. Both of them are nice, but I feel like I'm going to go for the Curl Power mascara. So let's add that. Okay, moving on to lipsticks, we have so many options here. We have the Stila liquid lipstick, Kylie, Elf, the K-Beauty new launch, L'Oreal Paris. We have a Nykaa one and we have the K-Beauty one again. So I have a vision of how I want my makeup to be. As I told you, I'm going to go in with the burgundy colors. So for that, I think I'm going to choose these last two because these two are nice brownish shades which will go with my look. So yeah. Okay, last category to choose is the setting spray. So I have the Elf matte setting spray and the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. So I like the Elf one better because I feel like the NYX one gives me a kind of a sticky feeling after I add it. So I like the Elf one more, so I'm going to choose this one. Okay, so we have our basket ready and I'm so excited. It looks very cute, and let's create a full face of makeup using all of these products. Okay guys, let's start with the look. I have added a hairband so that my baby hair are out of my way, and we have a box over here with all of the products that we shopped together. So for primer, we have the Becca First Light Priming Filter, which gives you an instant complexion refresh. So that sounds promising, and this is a lavender color primer. Let me show you. It is a lavender color and it's not super duper creamy. As you can see, it feels very watery. So I think it will give us a nice hydrating finish. Is this too much? I'm gonna start applying it. Okay, this also smells like Mosambi juice. I don't know why all primers smell like Mosambi juice, and it's like a citrusy scent. So what do you think? Do you think my complexion looks more fresh or bright? My skin definitely feels healthy after I've applied it, and it does have a glow to it, as you can see. My skin, however, doesn't feel super smooth, so we'll see how foundation wears on top of this. Okay, so next we have a foundation, which is the Elf Satin Finish Foundation. So yeah, as you must have seen, it was very difficult for me to choose between the K-Beauty foundation and this one, but yeah, I really do like the finish of this foundation. In my Elf video, I didn't like it as much as I like it now, so yeah, it has great coverage also. So I'm only taking one pump for now. Now I'm going to start dotting. Mine is, by the way, in the shade Sand, which I think is a pretty good match. Oh man, I told you in that video also, this smells exactly like the Lakme foundation. You know, when in India the only foundation available was the Lakme one. It was like a glass bottle. I'll insert a picture, and this smells exactly like that. Okay, I'm going to use a brush to blend it out. I feel like using a brush will give you more coverage than using a beauty blender. Also, I don't have a really good beauty blender. I should get one. See, the coverage also pretty good. It has covered up my blemishes quite nicely, and the finish is just, it's very unique and stunning. I feel like great for summers especially. It's not like super hydrating and dewy, but yeah, really impressed with the Elf Flawless Satin Foundation. Okay, so moving on to concealer, we have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one, as you know, is super popular. It has full coverage. So I have mine in the shade Light Medium Sand, and this one also matches me pretty well, just a shade lighter, but it's okay. I don't feel like it looks super highlighty or like gray underneath my eye. It is just a little lighter, but it looks really nice. Look how tiny it is. I'm going to finish it very quickly, but I love the coverage. It looks great underneath my eye. Okay, and this doesn't feel super duper thick, as you can see. Feels pretty blendable, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques concealer brush. I feel like it would have been perfect. It was just a shade darker underneath my eye especially, but I'm also going to take it over my lid as an eyeshadow primer. This one doesn't like feel super drying. It's not creasing as of now. It doesn't feel heavy either, but the coverage is really good. Okay, so I'm really happy with the complexion, and it is so hot over here that I feel like makeup will melt off if you don't set it and if it's not matte, so it's perfect for that. Let's move on to powder. So as a setting powder, I have the Maybelline Fit Me, which is one of my favorite powders. This has a little coverage to it, and it will keep you matte for the entire day, so I like it. This one is in the shade True Beige. I feel like this has a pink undertone to it, but I couldn't find the one that I had in college, so but it's okay, we will roll with it. I feel like my forehead is still shiny because of the primer. But yeah, I like this powder a lot. Okay, so let's do our eyes now and then we'll come back to the face later. So for my eyeshadow palette, I have the Mauves by Juvia's Place. Looks like this, so pretty. And like I told you, I'm not going to use these shades which I used in my last video. I'm going to use the burgundy tones. My top is also burgundy. You can't see it, but it is, so this will match. Okay, I zoomed you a little bit because we are doing the eyes, and for the first shade I'm going to go in with this mauvey pink color. I'm not going to use these shimmery shades, just the matte, so I hope that there won't be a lot of fallout. I'm just going to start buffing that into my crease. Look how pigmented that is. I'm barely even touching my eyelid. The formula also is super buttery smooth. Okay, so comment down below if you are like me and you have one eye smaller than the other eye. I feel like my left eye is smaller than my right eye. So I definitely look weird from this profile. Like you can clearly see these two are two different people, but yeah. Comment down below if you also have a smaller eye. Whenever I smile, I get a lazy eye on this one. So I think that is enough as a first base transition shade. Okay, so the next shade is my favorite. It's this very dark burgundy shade. So I'm going to use a pretty pointy brush and I'm going to start dabbing it onto my lid. But look at that shade, so pretty, and it has so much of depth to it. I really like it. I'm doing a smoky eye after a very long time, so you know, I also feel like the surface area on my left lid is way smaller than this one. I don't know why I'm so attracted towards these dark colors. Growing up, my favorite color was black. Everything in my closet was black, but I feel like when I was in my engineering college, I started loving such deep, dark wine, grape, berry, burgundy shades. It definitely needs blending, so I'm going to use my same transition shade to blend out the edges. Smoky eye needs a lot of blending and patience, but I have patience today, so perfect timing. Okay, stunning color, but oh my god, I just dipped my finger in a very glittery eyeshadow. Anyway, moving on to deepen it even more, I'm going to add this dark brown color. Okay, very pretty and grungy. I'm just going to add the transition shade again to blend out the heart edges, to blend out the harsh edges. I love this eyeshadow look so much, but let's move back to the face and then we'll do the lower lash line later. Okay, so for bronzer, we have chosen the bronzer that's in the Sugar X Wonder Woman palette. So I'm going to start bronzing up my cheeks. I'm going to avoid applying bronzer over here because I have a diamond face shape, so my forehead is, what do you say, not as wide as the rest of my face. It is like angular, and I have a short forehead, so there's no point in, you know, applying the bronzer over here. So I'm only going to add it on my cheeks. Worst bronzer application in the history. I'll blend that out later. I definitely need to blend it out with a powder brush. Oh my god, don't I look like Perry the Platypus from this angle? I'll insert his picture. I feel like I look exactly like him. I told you my eye from this side looks weird. And even my eyebrow. I feel like my eyebrow also looks weird from this side. This is just my weird side. Just a little bit on my jawline, which I don't have. Comment down below if you have a stunning sharp jawline and let me know how you got it. What's your secret? Because I have like double chin and triple chin. I am in a very chatty mood today. I don't know why. Should we contour our, what is this called? Brow? Not brow bone, obviously. Collarbone. Should we like contour our collarbone? Okay, nice. I like the bronzy look. Bronze our nose a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like it creates a nice shadow and it makes your nose look slimmer. Okay, moving on to blush, we have the K-Beauty blush in the shade Coral Charm. It's a matte blush, really pretty. I made an entire review video on this and I was very happy with it. And it comes with a mirror, which is also very nice. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild fluffy blush brush. This is a super pigmented blush, so make sure to tap it off. Very pretty corally shade. I feel like this is the perfect shade for summer and spring. Is it too much? This one can give you clown cheeks very quickly, so be careful. Okay, it is a little bit too much, but at least you can see what it looks like on camera. Very nice peachy pink shade. I'm going to stop now. Okay, let's move on to highlighter. We have the e.l.f. highlighter in the shade, is it Sunlit Gold? Oh yeah, it says 24 karat gold, not Sunlit Gold. This is what it looks like. It has very nice print, very nice, like a 3D finish. Swirl it in. Okay, this doesn't have a mirror, so that's bad. And I'm going to add it. Obviously, I'm going to add it. What else can I do with this? Okay, so this one I feel like suits my skin tone pretty well. Let's add some to my Perry the Platypus side. Let's add a little bit onto our nose. Wow, it's such a pretty highlighter though. Okay, let's add some onto our collarbone. I feel like this is such a great highlighter for your body. Okay, I feel like we are enough highlighted. I like it. Nice product by e.l.f. Okay, let's move back to our eyes. I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, as my first shade, I'm going to use this one. Then I'm going to pinch the brush, and this palette also doesn't have a mirror, which is a bummer. I feel like every palette should come with a mirror. So now we're going to go in with the super dark burgundy shade, my favorite. It has like a purplish undertone to it, which I love. It's like a grape wine. Wow, this is the best matte shade from that palette. Literally so good. Now I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade. I'm going to add it below the burgundy shade so that it looks even more smoky. So there is no kajal that I've tried within the past 3 or 4 months, but I need kajal for this look, so I'm going to use the Sugar, I don't know what is this, Coal of Honor. Very nice name. So I picked up the Nykaa Curl Power Mascara. It's a curling mascara, and you know I really loved this mascara in my review videos. So I was saying this has a very unique bend to it, so that I think gives a very nice curled effect. Oh, can you see my upper lash line? Okay, mascara is on. It's definitely more noticeable in real life. I feel like on camera you can't see it because of the eyeshadow, or like maybe you can. Yeah, I think you definitely can. Very pretty and fluttery curled lashes. That's why I love this mascara, and it is so affordable. It's for like less than 400 rupees. We cannot forget to highlight our inner corner, so I'm going to use my same e.l.f. highlighter. Why do I always feel like it looks like a light bulb or like a disco ball in my inner corner when I do this? Okay, we are almost done. So for lipsticks, I have these 2 lipsticks. One is by Nykaa and one is by Kay Beauty. It's a crayon liquid lipstick. It's a crayon lipstick, not a crayon liquid lipstick. That's not possible. But yeah, it is this retractable crayon lipstick, which I really like. This is the Nykaa one, which is nice and warm brown. This one is the Kay Beauty one. It is a nice cool toned brown shade. Let's use the Kay Beauty crayon lipstick as a lip liner. Let's go in with the Nykaa. A very comfortable formula. The last product, we are almost done, is a setting spray, which is by e.l.f. It's the Matte Magic Mist and Set setting spray. I really like this, so I'm going to shake it. Too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait to let it dry and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is the final look, and I feel like I added too much setting spray. I feel like it looks very like extra sticky and glowy now, but it's okay. It is a nice setting spray and it is comfortable. I just go a little light-handed with it, but apart from that, really love the eyeshadow. Really cool and grungy. The lip, however, I don't feel is the best match with this eye look. My complexion, loved every single thing, literally. But yeah, I had so much fun shopping my stash with you today. These are all of the best things that I've tried in the past 3 to 4 months, and I really love all of them. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. I will be doing this quarterly shop my stash, so 4 videos in 1 year, which I think will be fun. I definitely had fun creating this look. So yeah, make sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.